if I don't. Let's go. Chapter 4, baby. Chapter 4, baby.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Logos change my title.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages. The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good. This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Selvig! Ain't cool. You didn't write. I sat by the phone waiting for all my week.
Experience with you, I know
How
I
could
need to
you?
get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness.
Thank you, Elvis, for the 11 months in. Subscribe, man. Sorry I didn't write or call. Thing is, you moved and I didn't get your address, so I couldn't write you a letter. And I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, you didn't give me the new address. Also, yeah. I need to oh man, I don't know how to show you the photos and videos from Twitch London, my dude. You have to come at some point, because it was fucking hilarious. I was dancing in the kitchen and I left with so much tequila. Yeah, that's the thing. I got DM'd some videos But I don't know how to save a video DM. That makes sense? Like from someone else. I don't know how to save those, so I might have to like just record the screen. It's mainly just me rolling around on like noble chairs, covered in stickers, dancing, jumping up and down, making friends with everyone. It was amazing. Anyway, gotta get back to video.
Feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot.
Next
so
one's
I
in
went along
November.
with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I mean, I am an artist, and we are troubled souls.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you.
It's cardigan.
If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the world
His words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
Alan wears a tweed jacket.
Come along. Let's go inside.
How many shirts have I got? Wait, I've got a tweed jacket. Oh my god.
Now here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Me. Literally me.
Emerson,
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him.
Looks
I'm
like he's
happy
got
to say.
Bit Trip Runner
He
shirt
works
on.
on video
Elbow
games.
strike.
Oh.
It's trash, of course, but it does involve
I'll get him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Come, Alan, this way.
Now that is me. Wow.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
These boys!
Well,
The lime
I
in
guess
the
I'd better
coconut.
start wrapping this up. The storm is almost here. Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
I swear that's a Bit Trip Runner shirt.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm. I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had a, how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia.
Oh.
They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do.
Oh.
I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer. Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm. The Anderson farm. Valhalla! We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message. Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, you got any booze on you?
Yeah. Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words. No. Sorry,
We have a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain. Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows. That's not very rock and roll. Tom's just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch. She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch. And my ravens. What were they? Memory and thought, the hag. She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does. We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god. Nightmares shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake. Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other rider. She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you? Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid. Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit. So tired. Built the farm close to the lake.
I want it.
Place of power. We had parties there, man. You should go there and have a party. That Bob Balder threw the amp through the window. Hit that hippie chick in the back of the head. 15 stitches and a concussion. Bob's dead now. Leukemia.
Fucking hell.
Stitches, snitches, and narcs, man. Bad scene.
Good? Finished?
I am tired, man. So tired.
That's the exhausted dialogue.
I want to go home.
Dream and you can't wake up. You can't hurt a nightmare because all dreams are only imagination. They're only in your head and they're not there when you wake up. So you can't wake up because I'm in charge now and I don't want to disappear. My nightmare is the publisher people who want to make a contribution so they can say they made a contribution. And then we end up with mullets in there because they think mullets are funny, but it wasn't supposed to be about mullets. And now it's about mullets. And when it's in slow motion, they call it mullet time because the numbers came back from marketing that mullet time is the hook we needed to go big in the target demographic. And they're not even kidding. They say it all like serial killers with straight faces and smiles. My nightmare is the writers who want to make everything from the characters to the toasters talk all the time and express their feelings so they won't shut up. And the writers won't shut up either because they have feelings too. And I have to listen to them because they're not scared of me. And everyone should just shut up. Shut up. Shut up. But I don't see nightmares anymore because I'm too scary for them. I take 2 pills every morning and 1 with every meal and 4 when I go to bed. And that makes me the scariest nightmare of all.
Okay.
Yeah, good thing he's not overreacting or anything.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
No.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself.
Oh.
It's hard to think. There's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me. Using
he's got
me to get the
crazy
story
eyes.
it wants, and the story will come true.
He's got crazy eyes, but he's fit.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key. Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
Coffee, unlimited.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer?
I don't know.
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, witch! Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we? Well...
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Things are unraveling fast, aren't they? It's my store. I'm taking it.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office wing from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Maybe you could come out and beat our wrinkled adult diapered asses, Bert, since you're so tough, Bert. We were on the road, man. You think we haven't seen punks like you before? Mortal name.
These are
The
awesome.
markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep.
Okay.
And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated.
Alan sounds like a
and
dick.
I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems. Always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him. And we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Oh, Alan.
Hartman wasn't happy. Maud could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds!
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry! Man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going. These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
That fucking smirk! Are you kidding me?
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Ow. Ah!
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
I love that he narrates everything in case I do get stuck. Hi, Silk.
Want access to thousands of applications? Verizon Wireless has you covered. Check out the latest games. Discover new music and old favorites. Social networking, sports scores, news. It's all at your fingertips. No matter what you're into, Verizon Wireless can satisfy your never-ending appetite for apps. Check out VCast apps and load up your phone.
Yeah. I'll play an ad for every non-sub in the chat. I am kidding.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach. Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Really?
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al! Oh, God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
Oh! Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, Al. I'm not very good at dodging the things. Is it stick left? Well, that's it. I'm fucked. Game over. Shut the... That...
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
I assume there's 5 chapters in all.
Al, be careful! I can see the bomb! They're coming for you!
Hartman hurried down the corridor. He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake. Now, it was coming for him. Hartman had naturally prepared for a situation like this. The idiot brothers would keep Wake distracted while Hartman double-checked everything, just to be sure.
Cool the channel. We turn it off. We don't want any fighting. It makes people sad.
I should have just climbed over the fence. But I did it! Did you see me?
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long. You get 3 pills in the evening. Oh, and then you'll sleep like a baby.
How long it is, but I'm feeling it. I'm a big fan. Bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum. We've got,
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Yeah, I saw the cans. I saw the cans, but I saw them too late. I did, Shemsky! I had the most amazing time at Twitch London. It's definitely the best one. By far.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
Wicked as all hell. No, it was wicked sick, bro. My favourite thing about the Twitch London events as well is there's never a queue for the bathroom. Save a few drinks. I'll have the drink tokens. I feel so bad. Fred and Emily, bless them, just kept going over, you gotta phone me over some drink tokens. And then I'll just be distributing tokens to everyone. Holy shit, there's a lot more to go.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he'd had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
What's up, Christian? What's up?
Al! You're alive!
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry!
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry! I'll find it! Don't worry about it!
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it! headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
That is the third car crash he's been in.
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
You can fucking hear him though.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Ah, Al, there's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Oh, yeah!
Barry, are you all right?
I'm good, Al. I'm great. Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al. I'll be waiting.
Bye.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Barry! Barry. You will give me an egg. A big breeze! Thank you. Thank you for subscribing.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through. Agent Nightingale stared at the passed out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest.
Oh my god. Seriously, what is up with this Nightingale dude?
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Fuck. Pray for me.
Only the three fatty acids are good for your heart.
Oh no!
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Only the three fatty acids are good for your heart.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No! I can't even move. Okay. Okay, I can't do that bit then.
I could sense the movement in the woods
I
ahead.
can't stop.
Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
I can't stop, I just have to keep running.
Only the three fatty acids are good for your heart.
Oh! Oh no. Oh no. I lost the flashlight. Shit. Well. Holy shit!
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
I've lost... Oh my god. Oh. We're okay!
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path. The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
Oh, these are bad boys. Nice. I'm just so good at video games. I'm actually really enjoying this. I want to get through this tonight. I don't know if we will.
The storm raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Tor and Odin were unafraid. Their eyes glinted with guile. They knew every secret path, and there was blood on their hands. They had fought these shades before. Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
The worst is the inanimate objects just flying at you. Oh, come on! Ah! God.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy who wrote this crap anyway.
Did you die? You're just sleeping. Okay.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape.
Oh shit, guys,
I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who'll help me. I'll make it happen.
So, I was trying to say, so is The Last of Us on PlayStation 3? Die!
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
Well, that's the thing. I don't have a PS4. PS4 is like, I'll maybe get one somewhere along the down the road. If I get one sent to me, that would be great. But it's too much for little Kiwo.
I could climb out through the broken window. The front door was locked. The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast. If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble
fucking
down at the
expensive.
farm. For a moment,
And
I
the
felt
game
bad
too.
for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
That's the thing, I've got a PS3. I don't feel like I need a PS4. Yeah, the PlayStation has. The driving's not janky, it's just I'm a bad driver. I really needed to step on the Allen brakes. It's Grim up north with the 2625. Bam, The Last of Us PS3 is on me. Thank you, Grim. Holy fuck, thank you. You brought me snooze. Now this. Thank you. It made the whole thing vanish, yeah. So we'll be playing The Last of Us. I need to set up my capture card, but I do really want to play through it. Wait, is the DLC on the PS4? I do! Yeah! Jungle Fever! I almost bought some back when I was last in Sweden, but I ended up getting Turkish pepper instead. the worst. Okay, so Fred, actually, you know what? At the end of this chapter, it has like a they do like a little recap. Because
I'd
right
known
now,
the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Al! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn!
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out!
what the fuck is this game?
Ow! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped! Ow! Hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on! Yes! Here we go! Barry Wheeler to the rescue! Oh, damn it! Goddamn turn of the century wiring! Hang on out! I'll get them working again, I promise! Keep doing this to me! Do it for Barry, please, please, please!
This is so bizarre. Hey, what's that? What's up, my dude?
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
That was really fun. What
See, bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Barry, why?
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time.
Barry. Oh, let me stretch my legs.
We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Hello, Indy. Hello! Isn't it like super early at like 7 a.m. in the middle of nowhere? Oh, got him! "7 a.m. tomorrow." Oh wait, have you been watching Love Island? Because I know there's a Love Island Australia. Why does everyone hate it so much? Am I the only one? I think I'm the only one. He's almost definitely still awake. He probably woke up at like 4 a.m. I gotta be smart. I gotta be a smart girl. See, I never really liked reality TV. I never watched it. I never watched television. And then I've gotten into the habit of acting like a normal human being.
I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Oh, is it because... yeah. Well, his video is wrong. His video is wrong. I mean, these people are fucking unbelievable. But Jack and Danny, to be fair, there have been like multiple complaints about the show recently. Because a woman recently... an ex-contestant, I think she took her own life because she was suffering from like mental health issues after the show. And then at the moment, the one successful relationship, and keep in mind it's like a 26-year-old guy and a 21-year-old woman, and they've been tight as anything throughout the whole thing. And what they did was they brought his ex-girlfriend in, separated them, and moved him in with the ex-girlfriend. Showed the girl, despite him being loyal as fuck. Okay, I say successful. Compared to the clusterfuck that's in there, they're doing fucking great. So what they did was they separated them, put the guy in the house with an ex-girlfriend. The guy was loyal the entire time. He slept outside, didn't talk to her. He was like, oh no, you know what? I love her. I love her. And they showed the girl, because they're actually dating now, they're actually boyfriend and girlfriend. They showed the girl just footage of the ex-girlfriend walking in and saying, and him saying, oh my god, it's my ex-girlfriend. Oh my god, oh my god. And she just fucking broke down. She was in fucking tears, like it destroyed her. And it was the most depressing thing ever. Oh Yeah, no, it is trash. It's absolute trash. It's garbage, but I can't stop myself. I love it. But I am a little bit pissed off. It put me in a bad mood, not gonna lie. Now I think some of the contestants are arseholes.
They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
You know
All
what?
the stuff. They must have done okay for themselves.
I got like
How come I
3
never heard of these guys
episodes.
before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
I don't have TV either. I subscribe to like ITV2 or ITV Hub so I can watch my Love Island every night. It's actually kind of nice having something that I can just... I don't binge watch it. You know when you get sucked into a series? I actually have been watching Total Drama Island though. Thoroughly enjoy it. But no, the whole like I like Love Island. It's the only reality TV I watch. It's the only one I fucking watch, okay? Also, it adds like some sort of rhythm to my life. Oh no, I do like a bit of Hell's Kitchen, but I only catch up on that like when I'm feeling a bit like, eh.
Sleep. We all spend a third of our
Night
dreams in
Springs.
its soft embrace, somewhere
Back
between
memories.
fantasy
Hey,
and
remember when I got you that gig?
But
Your
dreams
first
have a
real
way of
writing
forcing
job. What got you
themselves into
started?
real life.
Shut up, Barry. I want to watch this episode.
In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready.
Oh, wow. Who's that?
You don't know.
Ben!
New? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys. And they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat... Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us, it's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wake.
Ah. Oh. Barry, that was mental, wasn't it? Yeah. Don't apologize, Ben, that was so funny. I swear, this Twitch London was the best one. I don't know why I'm not always manning the merch stand, though.
It's 1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back.
Oh no, Shemskis. Trust me, I'm straight up. I'm mental. It's really bad. But apparently, I think I made a good impression though. I hope so.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
No, I had a fucking blast. Twitch London this year was by far the best one. That's how you trick me. I'm sorry. I tricked you. Oh, you should come to one of the UK Twitch events. I hid in a t-shirt box. Why did I? Oh. Alexa, what time is it? Alexa, play Toto by... Wait, shit, no. Alexa, play Africa by Toto. Well, the event's free. You just gotta fly over. It's what I've been like going mental and tweeting about the last couple days. Wait, making it longer? Oh, I'm Alexa, set alarm 5 days. Oh. Hello. Thank you so much. Oh my god, is that a curry? You just made me a curry. Thank you. Ree's here.
Sorry about my drunkenness.
Don't apologise. You were great. I was the drunk one. You picked.
I was pretty bad.
You picked someone up apparently.
Who?
Posh cat.
What do you mean, like?
You picked them up, like physically picked them up.
Did I?
Yeah.
Who?
Posh cat. Bought me tequila. He was buying me tequila. That's how fucked up.
Well excited about the fact that I met someone that that's name was Pewee.
Pewee?
Her name was Pewee.
Really?
Yeah, Pew with a Y. And I was like, that's incredible. I took a picture of it and I was like, this is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Yeah. Oh my god, this smells so good. Really.
It's actually vegan. Actually, no, I don't know if corn is vegan.
Is
Whatever.
corn vegan? Vegan curry. You got your chicken dinner shirt on.
Oh, the kids loved it. I wore it to
Really?
work. Yeah, because it's the only white thing I own.
Yeah.
So I walked to work and they all like, I was walking past them and they were like, "Back, back, 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 back."
Oh, so because they like Fortnite.
I don't think they knew. I don't know.
Well, because there's Fortnite.
Yeah.
And then that is from a game called PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, which came first. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Or see, that's really. I'm sorry, that's really fucking lame.
No, I had a well good time.
Yeah, Twitch London was good.
It was well good.
So you know how I don't do face cam or anything, and there are a couple of photos of me without my face being shown, but my outfit and stuff.
Yeah.
Gone online. I got an email asking how much it would cost me to send nudes, and people wonder why I don't do camera. You know, I got called like a titty streamer. I'm getting emails in saying like.
Well, at least you can set the price at that point.
Yeah, but it's still like, you know.
It's still pretty fucking degrading, but
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Watch Love Island at 9. Are you gonna watch that?
I will have to watch it afterwards because I've got work. It's gonna be mental though. I saw a teaser.
Yeah, I'm really bricking myself for it, to be honest.
People have been complaining. See, no, Ree appreciates Love Island.
I'm not happy about what they did to Danny, but I'm upset about that.
Loads of people have been complaining. This is fucking good, by the way.
Is it good? Oh,
This is really
well
good.
happy with that.
Vegetarian curry.
Yeah.
I've been. Yeah. $2,000 and you'd send nudes. Oh.
I think I'm worth more than that. To be honest. Well, I was so like. I mean, obviously everyone knew who you were, but at least 2 people knew who I was, and I was really proud of that.
Yeah, people did know who you were.
I was like, that's amazing. I'm basically a celebrity. Do you want my autograph?
Do you remember when we first got in, and there was that girl at the bar, and we were like, I think we were just chatting, and there was a girl at the bar, and I tried to include her in the conversation. She just looked at me like, and walked off.
I don't remember that. I don't remember a lot.
I don't know if she was like awkward and uncomfortable.
I remember changing my top and everyone was like, woohoo, yay! But that was it.
I did that too.
Yeah, because I basically put on a see-through top. That got the crowd going. Yeah. I think the longest I waited to buy a drink was about 10 minutes, which was
really good.
Not bad.
Last time though, remember the last time? That queue and everyone was like staring
Everyone was
at you.
queuing like dickheads though. You've got to queue smart people. I did that actually in the upstairs one.
Oh?
Because there's an upstairs bar. Everyone was queuing again, like total weirdos, and I was like, guys, just stand there and you'll get served straight away. And then got served straight away.
That's such a dick.
I made best friends with the barmaid. She
Really?
added me on Facebook.
You got a Facebook friend out of it?
Yeah. Oh, what was her name? It was so fierce. It was like something like Shaniqua or something, which is incredible. I think it actually was Shaniqua. And she was just amazing. And I just kept saying how beautiful.
I was dancing with the bouncer people. Well, I was trying to get them to dance with me. He loved me. Everyone's saying that poor bouncer that you kept harassing, and I think he loved me.
I wasn't harassing anyone.
Apparently,
I was trying to get you out of the building. That's what I was trying to do, because it had ended and you were still in there an hour later. Worth it, but
I wasn't there for an hour, surely.
it was an hour. It was
Really?
about an hour, yeah.
Why would you walk out?
We were escorted out. It was a time to leave.
Yeah, but I was with all the people that
I
put
know.
the event on, and I walked out with a fuck ton of everything. I gave one of them a bottle of Malibu.
Yeah, we didn't take any home. Generous we are. You are.
Oh shit! Oh, you're away this weekend, aren't you?
Yeah, I got hen do. Oh, it's gonna be disgusting.
Because I've got there's a like develop conference in Brighton or something.
I'm on a hen do, and I'm a bridesmaid.
And that's why we're not going to Boomtown this year.
That's why I'm a bridesmaid. Always the bridesmaid.
Yeah, re-pick me up and span me around.
Oh well, I can imagine I did that. I always do that. Didn't drop you though, did I this time?
You didn't pick me up. No.
Oh.
No, you didn't pick me up.
Who did I spin?
Posh cat. Very tall. Everyone's really fucking tall.
I was tall because I had heels on.
Did you?
Yeah, I had heels on. And I was
I love
walking around with someone that was 6'6".
You could just see Johnny like
I know, it's just
anywhere.
his head bobbing around.
Yeah.
It's really funny. Who is? I'm really sorry. Oh god. Shit it. Oh, but I'm glad that I spun you around. That was nice.
That was nice. It's good old Ree.
Very strong.
Steve.
Steve! I love Steve. I love Steve. I actually loved him. Oh, sorry. I actually really loved Steve. I know your name is not Steve, but you so look like you should be called Steve, and you look like my dad's best mate. Oh, and Steve. There was another one. Ian, I think I called him. I don't actually call people by their real names. I just interpret what I think they should be called, and then I call you that.
When I go out and I tell people my name's Susan.
Yeah. It's always Susan. You're so not a Susan as well.
I know. It just
really
seems like
weird.
the most like friendly mum name. It's a mum name. Your mum's called Susan.
My mum's called Susan, yeah. Yeah, there was Steve. Absolutely adored Steve. Who else? I kept calling Ewan Ian, even though I knew his name was Ewan. And then I called him Tom at one point. And then I met Tom, and I forgot Tom's name. And then I remembered it was Tom.
Oh no. When I saw Ewan, everyone thought that he was Luke.
Because he was telling people he was Luke. That wasn't an accident. He was telling people
He was wearing Joe Fudge's name badge.
Yeah.
Was wearing a World Adrift t-shirt and kept saying that he was Luke. And someone said to him like, "Oh, I really love World Adrift," and he just says, "You're welcome."
He is literally Mark from Peep Show. I will never forget. I want to hang out with Ewan every single weekend. He makes my life
He's
just
wonderful.
a better place. He's incredible.
He's so funny.
He's so funny.
Very
Without
funny.
meaning to be, though. He's so funny.
What's your policy on amphibians?
It just had me in stitches. But it was the way he said it. He was like, "What's your policy on amphibians?" Oh God, come over again, Ewan. We loved you. Just all the time. Oh, Dave. It was Dave. I named him Dave. It was Steve and Dave.
Steve and Dave.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's it do? Sorry, I'm just eating my dinner, recooked for me.
Yeah, sorry, I was ruining everything.
No, Dave wasn't there.
No, I named him Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a very...
I don't know what his real name was, but I named him that because I said that he looked like a Dave. Like Steve looked like Steve.
Mm.
Yeah.
He bought me tequila shots.
He bought me tequila shots without needing to. So I took them. So thank you for that, Steve.
Them.
Thank you, Steve, for the stolen tequila.
The stolen goods.
Also, never give me tequila again because I can't touch. I'm not good.
Yeah.
It's not good for me. Have some vape so that I can. Yeah.
There you go. No, I'm gonna have to save that in a bit. How was the fan last night? You can have the fan when you're sleeping because I normally.
Well, I had the wet towel over me.
Yeah. Luke's housemate then also.
No, I couldn't be naked because Matt was in the room. I had to cover it all up. But I've seen it before because you know what I'm like. But...
I'm still here. I'm just chatting shit with Ree. Ree's my housemate. Ree Rowe. We went to a Twitch event together.
Yeah, and
Grim up north.
someone took a picture of my badge.
Yeah.
Which was really nice.
When I got home, how many partner stickers were stuck to me? I haven't got a clue. I don't know. Yeah. I've never been that mad. I don't think.
That's not true. That's not strictly true. You were that mad last time.
No. I
I'm
wasn't.
pretty sure you were.
I was dancing.
I was worse last time, and I actually was quite proud of myself being less disgusting.
Less disgusting?
I was pretty disgusting last time.
What do you mean? Oh, how?
Just, you know what I mean?
I was really good. No, I wasn't good. I was bad.
Whoever brought out the jelly shots was.
That was Fred and Emily, the people running the event. They came over with a bucket full of Jello shots and we just ate them all. We had all of them.
You were at the merch stand. I'm gonna say like 80% of the night, giving out things.
I seemed. Oh wait, you seemed completely sober compared to me and Luke. Luke was off his rocker as well. I remember I was behind the merch stand just dancing. I look around and there's Luke like in this clearing just.
Oh,
you know,
was
doing
just
his little.
phenomenal.
He's got
He was
like
phenomenal.
a big grin. He reminds me of a Labrador.
He is an incredible human being.
I know.
And I love him to pieces.
He's my favourite one.
He is my favourite.
Can I keep him?
He's
I
my
don't want him to
favourite
dump me.
We need to keep him in our lives.
Can we keep
Can we keep him? Yeah. But you and mate, add me on Facebook. Genius guy.
Genius.
He's just so funny. I didn't expect him to be that funny.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
I didn't know him that well last time.
It's
I
even
met
funnier
him.
when
I
he's
don't
seen.
think I spoke to him that much.
Because he comes back from, like, every time I've met him in London, he's always come straight from work. And he's always, like, in a shirt and his smart trousers, because he works for the NHS, doesn't he?
Yeah, but his job's so cool. He's just really cool.
So, oh, little story about lovely Ewan. He gets into, like, loads of really stupid... Like, he's just a very unfortunate man.
He's the most innocent and lovely person.
He's very
that
sweet.
Gets himself into the most weird, like, most messed up situations that only he could probably get himself into. He's Mark Corrigan.
I think the most wholesome of the stories is he went out clubbing one night, and on the way into a nightclub, he found a small frog. So he picked it up, and he carried it into the club in his hands. And
he went up to the bouncers and went, "What's your policy on amphibians?"
opens his hand and shows the frog.
Then he got kicked out. He had to give the frog up, went back in, then went back into the club, and then on his way out, of course, he went to look for the frog, and the frog was gone. So sad. Got into fights. On Saturday night, people kept thinking that he was starting fights, but he was saying nice things, but they kept assuming he was saying horrible things.
Oh no, there's a Twitch London recap video apparently.
I don't want to see that. No, they did record me, I remember.
I've been
They recorded me. They
I've
recorded
been
me slut
recorded
dropping.
loads.
No, they recorded me slut dropping. I remember being recorded slut dropping.
Did you do
'Cause I
it?
went in front of the camera and I made a point for them to record me slut dropping.
Oh yeah, I asked for them to, like, cover my face throughout it. It better be covered.
I didn't. That needs to not get anywhere.
Well, we'll have a look.
Oh.
Slut dropping.
Oh god.
It's okay. I haven't got any sound on. You better have covered my face. It's not getting a retweet if I see myself.
I was really impressed with everyone's beard game.
Perfect.
Well, I touched a lot of beards that night.
Yeah.
A lot of beards.
Let's have a look.
I'm really nervous about
There's
this.
Tash.
I remember him, yeah. I remember him.
He's doing the Fortnite thing, wasn't he?
God. It's getting to the nighttime bit.
Oh, that's when things started getting.
No, there was Tom.
Hi, Valkyria.
God, I loved her. Whoever she was, her moves were spot on.
Yeah, she's Emily's sister.
I loved
Who
her.
also puts on the event.
Oh, was that cute couple that you ruined?
What? No. There's Emily. I've forgotten her name, but I follow her on Twitter.
Oh, thank God for that.
No slut dropping. It's okay.
No slut dropping from me.
Yeah, we were watching a video. Sophie.
The girl that danced incredible.
Oh no.
Oh, Twitch rewind. A genius.
Alright.
I'm gonna leave you to it.
Okay, thank
Have
you.
fun.
Thank you, I'll see you in a
Bye.
bit. Enjoy Love Island! Casually just eat my... Sorry. It always gets a little bit... I always forget I'm streaming when Ree comes in. I want another Twitch London. One second, sorry. Okay. Wait, did I go this way or am I going the right way? I'm actually like really annoyed with the I'll be honest, now I get it. Now I understand even more than ever how difficult girls actually do get it on Twitch. Did I actually open the door? Oh, I did. Oh my god, he's so annoying.
I think we can make it through here, Al!
Honestly, Twitch London is the one to go to. It's not a convention. It's not a convention. I know some people do go there to network. I'm there to meet people, make friends. I don't do business cards. A lot of the time, like, I knew people, but I always made a point to not, like, stay in one place too long. I have to constantly be on my feet. Meeting people and making friends as well? Oh, you twat. Oh, that hurt. Like, I felt really bad because I always forget to, like, I keep forgetting to, like, it's a lot more like UK based people. Oh, come on! So the yeah, Twitch London was amazing. Honestly. I met so many people. Saw old friends, saw new friends. It was great. It was really, really great. But I felt bad because I couldn't. There's only so much time to do everything, and so I was constantly like, ah, shit, I gotta go here, I gotta go there, I gotta go everywhere. 2,000 people. It was a party.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Not just streamers, it's also like viewers or like, you know. There are sponsors there and stuff, which is cool.
Be careful, Al!
It was awesome. And the tickets are free. Not really.
Keep your eyes open, okay?
I mean, you felt awkward at times, but you didn't know many people. We met Visual. That was so good.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm
Bob.
not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, you know, other irons to fry.
Did you enjoy
How
Twitch
would you
London,
compare
Bob?
your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too. Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, you know, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest
Your
get
girlfriend's well
wilder
pretty.
every year? People seem to be
Full
more
homo.
drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but... Definitely, Pat. Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
I was fucked.
Yeah, it's wild.
Sunday was a
Pat,
bad
but
day.
Actually, most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, you know? Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat. Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
Wait, what? You seen Kiwo on Twitch London? You know Kiwo? Too well. I know her too well. Never a face reveal. I'm never gonna do a face reveal. Please stop asking. If you want to be creepy and come and see what I look like, you can go to one of the Twitch events in the UK. You
could
can
see
just
the
come
building
and say
had to
hello.
be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field.
Oh my
It
god.
wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
See, that's the thing. Like, a lot of people are like, ask creepy things. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, Bob, no, because my friend got No, my friend wasn't allowed back in. I swear to God, if it's another one of...
Are you kidding me?
That's the thing though. You know, if people were to like breach my privacy and do it in like a vindictive way, then it's just like... I can speak to the people that run the events and stuff and just be like, hey. Sorry. So yeah, basically Twitch London was awesome. I highly recommend it. If you guys don't get tickets, what are you doing? You should. It's on twice a year. Next one's either November or in Halloween, like around Halloween. Well, I'm sure. No, that's the thing. There are other community meetups in the US. There are community meetups, Twitch ones, very much like Twitch London, all over. It's just Twitch London is fucking, like, Fred and Emily have knocked it out of the park. Like, they've... Yeah, what did you get up to, actually? Like, what was going on, like, behind the scenes?
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me. Hang on.
How do we know it's her? It's... Honestly, it's a dead giveaway. I'm loud and I'm talking to everyone.
Hold up. Come on, this place is all dusty. You know I got my allergies. Come on, Al, open the door already. Seriously, I don't like it in here.
Hey, let's go, man. I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy. Ah! Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Biggest fan meet up in the world? No. Can't be. Like, you mean like unofficial?
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
I don't know. Not in the world.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
Why? Why? Excuse me, Barry.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch. Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself. Of course, we need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right! Must be!
This game is a fucking trip.
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
I'm sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. and they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What?
You tell him.
What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Well. Oh!
Damn it.
I really love this game. Oh, whoa! Oh!
Alice, I'm coming! It's all right! I'm coming! It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
She sounds like, what's her face from Emperor's New Groove? You smell?
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. I'll write. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Ah. Ah. I'll be honest. What's this song? This is like.
And a magic lake which gave a light to the words the poet used. Now the muse she was his happiness, and he rhymed about her grace.
DMCA song, that's what this is.
Treasures deep beneath the blackened waves.
So basically, when there's the oh yeah.
And now to see your love set free, you will need the witch's cabin key. Find the lady of the light, gone mad with the night. That's how you reshape destiny. The poet came down to the lake to call out to his dear. When there was no answer,
So I kind of when there was the jump scare, I might have thrown my headset, so I missed a little bit.